The parable opens with a man, and it is a picture of Christ. In Matthew 25:14, it says that he is traveling to a far country and he delivers his own goods to his servants. It is not their goods, the servants' goods, it is the man's goods. Many Christians interpret these talents as mere skills or productivity goals, and yet everything that we own is of Christ, and so they symbolize the riches of Christ himself entrusted to us. 2 Corinthians 5:21 says that what we have is his righteousness. Galatians 3:14 says that we have his spirit. Luke 10:19 says that we have his authority. And Colossians 3:16 reminds us that we have his word. He, the man, distributes these talents according to his grace and not human merit. Those who traded their talents weren't striving to impress the master. They were simply operating from relationship. They discovered that what Christ gives does not diminish when used. It multiplies. When we rest in grace, his life increases through us. John 1:16 says, "Of his fullness we have all received, and grace for grace." This is not earning, this is overflow. Paul describes it perfectly in 1 Corinthians 15:10 when he says, "I labored more abundantly than they all, yet not I, Paul, but the grace of God which was with me." These servants are not just performing religiously, they simply believed in what the man had asked. Grace is the very source and motivation which makes us truly fruitful without doing it from a place of anxiety. And when we meet the third servant, he was trembling, defensive, and afraid. He says, "I knew you to be a hard man, and I was afraid." But notice, the master never called himself hard. The servant believed that he was. This is what law thinking does. It distorts the face of God. When you think that he is waiting to catch your failure, a person will bury in fear the very grace that he has entrusted them with. He toiled inwardly, believing that he could never please the master. And so for the third servant, the tragedy was not the buried coin. It was the buried view of grace. If you see the master in fear, you will live shrinking and cautious. But if you see him through grace, you will walk freely and fruitfully. This parable is not a Christian performance exam. It is about the economy of trust. To those who rest in grace, more is revealed. And to those who cling to fear, even what they have seems lost. It is a mirror revealing how we are to perceive our master himself. Your master is not hard, and everything that he has asked you to offer, he first gave to you his own gift from himself that lives within you.